So now, what I can do is random talking, which is not my, just a few things. Rich people, poor people. There's got to be people that's poor in order for there to be people that's rich. Otherwise, we would all be the same. Is that wrong? Anybody else have any input on the necessity of there being a separation? No, I don't want to see anybody hurt and struggle. And I'm not talking about, I don't have on my mind what's the responsibility of someone who has to do for those who do not have. But it's just in my reasoning and perspective that you're supposed to do what you're supposed to, the right thing. You're supposed to do what's best for you. And you should be able to reap the rewards and the benefits. There will be people who cannot follow those rules. There will be people who go against those guidelines and against those grains. And generally, depending on where they are mentally, things might not work out for them. They might not live the lifestyle that impresses you. They might not be dressing in a way that's meant to attract other people to their lifestyle. That's number one. So if anybody have a comment or any feelings or perspective on the difference between people that have and don't have and how necessary it is to be that way, feel free to comment below. I haven't even said like or subscribe because initially I put my channel together to offer the proof. Sometimes people might not believe that you are positive. Sometimes people don't believe that you're trying to do the right thing for your life. I might spend my time doing things all the time, but that don't mean nobody really gives two F's, so yeah, that's what my channel was about, trying to show what I do, try to encourage others, and really keeping the perspective of where we at and what we're trying to do with our lives as we age. You'll be 20 for only a short while. You'll be in your 30s. It may seem forever, but that period will pass. And as you get older and older, and you get to that midlife crisis age where you're half of 100 years old, it would be a shame if you were sitting there and you were looking at yourself and you were falling apart, constantly plagued with having to go back and forth to the hospital, getting medication to soothe certain aches and pains. I know people have injuries and aren't able to keep going and stay in shape, but there are other exercises you can do while injured. There's other exercises you can do as you age. And that's what I'm trying to provide. Number two, what was the other one? Oh, this morning, instead of jogging like I normally do, I jog, but I try to get a couple of days of jogging in. Since I missed Saturday, I wasn't able to get that day in. It was my child's birthday anyway, so it was already busy enough. She's a birthday boss. But because I didn't jog yesterday, I decided to walk today, and I walked with my weights. I've been saying I was gonna do it, I was gonna say I was gonna do it. I wanted to make sure the weights were heavy enough that it could give me a challenge while I do what I have to do. And that's what I'm doing. I'm out here recording my video. I gave my testimony on sobriety. I've done real good with the alcohol, not so good with the smoking, but I have done good. I have cut back. I am on my way to never smoking again. And somebody just rolled up, so of course, kind of interrupt my flow and my peace, but I am focused on what I'm doing and where I'm going and what I'm trying to do with these videos. So yeah, so far so good. Good morning. Appreciate the little things. It's hard to be hateful and resentful when you're appreciative and grateful. Those two energies don't occupy the same space at the same time. I picked up that philosophy during COVID. That was a good experience. Here they come. They want to come join me, as usual. But since I'm on a different path, I don't like to cross energies. I know who my clientele and people who I want to work with. At this age and at this point, I know what my target network is. And yeah, COVID wasn't totally bad. The 6 feet distance, that helped keeping certain energies away, the energy vampires from stealing, and pickpockets. I mean, let's be real. You don't need nobody all up on your pockets, counting your pockets. All in your business. Some people are, shoot, they're inquisitive enough where I'd be really surprised that there's not a lot more undercover detectives. But you know, it's the way it is, it's what it is, and you can choose to spend your time and energy on that as much as you choose. Me, I choose not to. So I don't try to be snobbish. Shout out to The Boys, the Amazon Prime show. If you haven't seen that, it's really good. Being an athlete, being into fitness, doesn't make you better, but it sure feels that way. I know where a real fighter is a real fighter. Fighters don't really care to have muscles. They putting something else behind those punches. But on the average every day and walking through the sea and multitudes of people, yeah, being in shape puts you on a whole different path, a whole different light. Don't make you better, but it sure make you feel a lot stronger, and it don't make you all that concerned with people who are weaker. If it's a race, then the ones who are the slowest, they just lose. They just fall behind. And why not? That's natural. Yeah, I'm not one of those people who want to fall behind. I was a child athlete. That's not a good feeling to lose. And you just keep going and you keep going, and then as you get older, you know to shoot. It wasn't even about the other people, it's about what you were doing for yourself. It's about having the stamina and the tenacity to do your own work and be pleased with yourself. So just a couple little comments on fitness, staying in shape, COVID, being over COVID. I think this might be the second year or third year since COVID's been over. But I know it was about a year or two, about almost 2 years prior when I first decided it was no need to drink alcohol anymore. And what happens when you stop drinking alcohol, your tolerance gets low. So it's not that I'm just a saint and I'm trying to convince other people not to drink alcohol. I really just can't do it because my tolerance is so low that it's a struggle to get through a drink. And that's what I did years and years ago. And once I noticed that, I just got unopened bottles of alcohol now. I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I should just bust it on camera just to show the true distance and growth that I have, or if I should sell it or just have a party. But shoot, with the walk that I'm walking now and the way I go now, I really don't have a lot of people to have a party with. But that doesn't bother me either. So life isn't horrible. Life can be what you make it. Your experiences will be your experiences. I think it will be a lot better without the drugs, and alcohol is a drug also. It's just that I guess anything is good in moderation, so I guess socially it's cool, but it's not something that I do. And I think my life is a lot better for it. So that's it. I got my ankle weights on, I got my weights. I'm walking and moving, not putting too much extra into the jogging, which I probably will do once I cut this video off, because I don't want to spend all my time videoing. And I wish you the best. I'm looking forward to connecting with other people who have been chosen, looking forward to connecting with other people on the right path, looking forward to connecting with people who are local who can also participate in some videos, and maybe we can do a little testimony circle or a yoga circle, or watched a lot of different exercise videos and different things with everybody all in together, working in one motion. Unfortunately, nobody's called me, so I make my own video so that I can be included. You don't want to live your whole life and have nothing to show for it. You don't want to live your whole life and have done nothing of significance. You don't want to live your whole life and really haven't helped anyone. And also, you don't want to live your life and be gone, and then all we got to look back is your social media, and you're looking at your daggone Instagram, and you got nothing but your tits and your nips out. So, just a couple of little quick thoughts. Where I'm at on the surface. The TV show The Boys, they have a guy called Deep. It's called Deep Thoughts with the Deep. Always had deep thoughts, always a little bit more beneath the surface, but that's just what I have to say. On the surface, I hadn't spoke on a video in years, so why not? My main point of speaking today is my testimony on how good sobriety is. I don't know if I can show you anything about the good life. I don't know if I would, like, this is how I live, these are my cars. That's not my point of interest, and I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that anyway. So that's all it was, just a simple video. Life is good, it's sober, you should try it. And peace be unto you. May your cup overflowing with blessings. If you're nasty and messed up, then that's maybe why it's not running over with blessings, and maybe it shouldn't, because maybe you couldn't handle it, and maybe it might make your life a lot worse. But I wish everybody the best. I know sometimes good and bad ain't always the same. Some people that bad become good, vice versa. And yeah, just wish everybody the best. Hope that increase the friends and family. Hopefully we can all stay on the same page and perspective and have a mutual understanding and respect for one another. And that's it. Signing off. Looking for cast members at some point, because I'm getting too old to keep putting my face in front of the camera. Ergo, I guess we can connect, and I always have a bunch of ideas. I'm always willing to put in the work. I'm a hard worker, so I think at some point I should be able to reap the rewards, and I think that's what's happening now. So I appreciate where I'm at. I appreciate life. I appreciate you. I appreciate the opportunities. Namaste. And this is my favorite face mask that I got at the end of the pandemic, or probably even a year or two after. So I'm getting some use out of it. I don't care what nobody thinks. And we can go deeper into why I think it's best to still put your daggone mask on for me. Now, yeah, some of them girls look good, and maybe they shopping for husbands, and maybe they like the attention, and maybe Instagram has changed the whole world and social media, but me, always different. Be as different as you are. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Namaste.